dear Jenny and Joms. Being here in the trenches for the days, getting ready for a attack on Vimy Ridge, considering it will be tomorrow. After all the training to be able to get up the ridge itself and to do the creeping barrage, I have to say this: if Jams is still considering to volunteer to the army, I have to tell not to and let him read this. I will explain that the Great War people have been calling is in a reality a endless hell. The trenches you may have heard of are dug up whole. We would stay in so we wouldn't be shot by the hawk eye of a sniper. Between us and the enemy is a field we call no man land. Because whenever you left your trench for a attack, you were most likely going to fall. Our trenches had ton of sandbags to reduce the speed of bullets or to protect us, and we had to use wood, or as we called them, duckboards, to try not to stand in mud. There was one thing about our trenches that was different, is that we had caves that were dug to keep us safe from the hellfire above us. Besides me flight in this bloody battle, I had to do some things around the trenches, like refilling the sandbags, and if the duckboards needed to be fixed, I had to fix them, but it was painful trying to fix them. Whenever a battle started, we have to fight, and when it happened, most soldiers on either side, especially newbies, would be killed due to lack of experience but regrets of the fight. You either live or you die. The conditions of the trenches can be described in a few words: a living hell. There was diseases and illness everywhere. In a fact, most men died from the diseases and from a battle. Rats that were the size of cats who fed off the dead bodies laying around were everywhere, along with lice that were in our uniform and hair. Whenever the enemy shot artillery or a bomb dropped, if you were too close, you risked getting shell shock. There was water everywhere, flooding our trenches, causing some people to have their skin fall off of their feet, or as we like to call it, trench foot. The underground cave we stayed felt like the walls were caving in or were going to crash you. As of now, I suffered 2 injuries. I was shot in my leg and I was close to artillery fire and got a head injury, but I have recovered from these injuries. As we get ready to attack Vimy Ridge, I was getting more nervous to how it will turn out, if it will turn like the Battle of Somme did, or if it will be a victory. Even though I am alive, but however, I am saying my last goodbye in case I don't return. For all I know, I could be the one that gets shot in the head. I hope this lets James know what it's really like. The drawing that came with this letter is how I visualize war once again. Goodbye in case I fall in battle. Love, Jim Hawk.
Wait.
Yes, Jim?
You're telling me that I had a better pre-war life before you decided to rewrite me. I didn't need to go through total hell before you threw me into hell.
Shh. I can't have you spoiling the plot now, can I? Besides, you may suffer, but at least you have great character development. Anyway, that was all of my Cringemas. Thanks for sticking by and have a great holiday.